Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times. Powered by Group Concorde.
This is Nehal Gautam and you're watching Cargo Shots, where we bring you the top headlines of the week. DHL Global Forwarding to build new center at Frankfurt Airport. DHL Global Forwarding and Fraport, the owner and operator of Frankfurt Airport, have started the construction of a new air freight center. Expected to finish in 12 months, the 55,000 square meter facility will operate by mid-2025, prioritizing air freight services for domestic and international clients and managing charter flights through its in-house service provider Star Broker. It supplements the airport infrastructure, offering 24,500 square meters of hall space and 3,000 square meters of flexible office and social areas. The site includes appropriately sized freight yards, 25 truck parking spots, 185 car parking spaces. Upon completion, the center will host 54 gates and crosstalks with expansive driving areas and separate outdoor truck parking. Owned by Fraport, the property is leased to DHL Global Forwarding. Turkish Technic achieves milestone with first A330 passenger to freighter conversion. Turkish Technic, a conversion partner of EFW, achieved a milestone by successfully conducting the upper frame shell cutout for the inaugural A330 passenger to freighter conversion at the Istanbul facilities. The aircraft, slated for Air Transport Service Group or ATSG, will be redelivered by mid-2024. Turkish Technic, a recent addition to EFW's conversion network spanning 9 sites across 3 continents, supports Airbus P2F conversion programs. In 2022, ATSG committed to 29 Airbus A330 P2F conversions with EFW, enhancing its fleet of 117 aircrafts with next-generation wide-body freighters. EFW, a collaboration between ST Engineering and Airbus, functions as the premier hub for Airbus freighter conversions. Swissport handled 4.7 million tons cargo in 2023 versus 4.8 million tons in 2022. In 2023, Swissport International handled 4.7 million tons of freight, slightly lower than the previous year's 4.8 million tons, amidst challenges such as wage inflation, rising interest rates, and geopolitical conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza. Despite these uncertainties, the company maintained robust operations. From an overall business perspective, in 2023, Swissport also achieved strong volume growth in the back of the sustained recovery in global air traffic. Additionally, it is committed to enhancing sustainability efforts by increasing the share of electric vehicles in its fleet to 55% by 2032 and ultimately aiming for net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Global air freight rates continue rally according to TAC Index. Global air freight rates kept going up last week, though at a lower pace than the previous week. The overall Baltic Air Freight Index increased by 2.7% in the week ending 5th February 2024, although it remains down by 23.2% over the past year. Outbound routes from China, particularly Hong Kong and Shanghai, saw further increases driven by heightened activity to Europe following disruptions in Red Sea ocean traffic. Rates from Frankfurt rebounded by 7.4% week-on-week, showing gains on major routes but still significantly lower by 50.2% year-on-year. Outbound London Heathrow declined by 2.3% week-on-week and by 51.3% year-on-year. Rates from Chicago also dropped by 1.8% week-on-week, marking a decrease of 47.7% year-on-year. Overall, rates from the US increased towards China but decreased towards South America and Europe. WFS gets IATA safety accreditation at London Heathrow. Worldwide Flight Services or WFS, part of the SATS group, achieved IATA Safety Audit for Ground Operations accreditation for its cargo handling operations at London Heathrow Airport. This recognition follows an independent audit of WFS operational management and control systems, aligning with top standards and practices for ground safety. The audit evaluated over 800 standards in 6 areas, including operational manuals and training. Accreditation, valid for 2 years, follows WFS expansion in 2023, including a new warehouse called Building 578. In early 2023, WFS had undergone the IATA safety audit for its London headquarters and Heathrow station, affirming its management system's validity in Europe. CSMIA highlights 2023 cargo growth. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport or CSMIA experienced an 87% year-on-year surge in e-commerce shipments during the 2023 festive season. Overall, air cargo operations at CSMIA saw a 12% increase in air traffic movements, with major goods including pharmaceuticals, engineering items, automobiles, e-commerce and perishables. Internationally, automobiles, pharmaceuticals and agricultural cargo are key products transported, while domestically, the top categories include consolidated cargo, pharmaceuticals, e-commerce and post office mail. Notably, perishable item demand such as mangoes skyrocketed by 318%, while agricultural products grew by 44%. CSMIA also handled its first shipment of frozen ready-to-serve food products using specialized containers bound for Amsterdam. London, Frankfurt, Dubai, Chicago and Amsterdam were top international destinations receiving cargo from CSMIA, while Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata and Ahmedabad led domestically. To meet increasing demand, CSMIA is expanding warehouse capacity, upgrading IT systems and introducing digital solutions like digital docket delivery or DQ for faster processing and reduced dwell time. Maersk fourth quarter of financial year 2023 loss at $442 million. Maersk reported a fourth quarter 2023 net loss of $442 million due to downward pressure on rates, with revenue declining 34% to $11.7 billion despite increased volumes. Full year 2023 net profit dropped 87% to $3.9 billion, with revenue down 37% to $51.1 billion. Ocean revenue dropped by 49% to $7.2 billion due to a 50% decline in freight rates, despite an 11% increase in loaded volumes. The company cited overcapacity in shipping, aggravated by the Red Sea situation. For 2024, Maersk is projecting a negative EBIT of $5 billion and negative free cash flow of $5 billion or higher. Closing out the week, these stories stand out as the highlights in the world of air cargo and logistics. For your regular dose of the latest news, don't forget to stay connected with our YouTube channel. Until next week, thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to bringing you yet another insightful weekly roundup.